High score for the week. Let's do it. I'll be using this card. That looks a little suspicious. Okay, I've got a Toneberry up here because then I don't accidentally kill these things when I break them. And I just got to get enough up to be able to switch to the other side. And maybe using Catastrophe so early was dumb, but that's the advantage of using a Toneberry. Okay. Oh, they hit me. There we go. Yeah. Daggone. Oh, I'm gonna get to another turn. I can switch over to this. Let's get serious. Oops, hit me before I... The startup at the beginning of this battle is so annoying. Then I went and used the Great Gospel on the other side. No, don't echo, echo, echo. Don't give me that. Oh man, I wanted to switch right there. Oh well, I don't kill him because I got Toneberry suit up. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. Now let's hit target C. Alright, sorry about that long setup. Now it's time to actually get going to it. So what I'm doing here is I'm breaking them all at once and I'm switching to the other side, and then I'm going to break and kill all of the Toneberries at the same time. And you'll see when I get to the one that got an extra break turn that I'm going to get less points for that one than I get for the rest of them. Breaking is worth points. If you break and kill them with a lot of damage, it's worth more points. It's kind of all that's to it. So I'll put this up for no particular reason. We want Flame Force. We want Brave. We don't really want Eye of the Storm because it always screws me over when I switch back to the other side. So I was at 282,000. That's 160 million to kill. That's the best that I know how to do. Once Duncan comes out, everybody's going to be able to do this on the Anima 1 if they have a similar structure to the Rift. So this is kind of an introduction to that. I mean, a lot of people are getting their hand scores from Pandemonium. I believe that was only 130 million instead of 160, but we can compare the next three to see for sure. So that was 160 again. That's a little over 160 again. And that one was somewhere between 130 and 140. I have a hard time keeping track. Alright, now I gotta flip to the other side. So I have to be careful here. I'm going to just drive and chance it. Oh, they don't like me. Can I drive now? Come on, Toneberry suit. Oh. I bet I didn't add Prismatic Return back to this guy after I've been doing so much other stuff over the last week. Ugh, that's frustrating. We'll just use Great Gospel up top. Uh-oh, I'm going to fill my Mobius gauge. But it solves your chaos problem, doesn't it? Alright, so this time I'm starting with C, so I don't have to redo everything. I can't believe Echo continually screws me over by giving me extra break turns when I don't want them. It's kind of annoying. Phew, 160. Keep them coming. Plenty of job change gauge available. I suppose I could have driven there and it would have got me 30 million more points. Nothing's perfect. Let's do this again. That was helpful last time. Daggone it, I did it again. Can I hit you each one time without killing you? It's so frustrating when you've got this, hey, let's attack everybody thing, and you don't want it. I doubt I will kill them on the other side. This guy's doing the best. Ugh, I hate to do this. Phew. Alright, now it should be straightforward from here. I don't want to lose out on 30 million points on every single one of these stupid poo-poos. I mean, I don't mind losing out on a little bit of it because it's really not going to affect me on the week. And I don't really care if I finish in the top 10. I mean, I'll try if it's within my grasp, but there's always people in the top 10 who obviously don't have legitimate scores, so it's not the end of the world if I'm not up there. I just like doing my best on things like this and seeing what happens with it. That may have been dumb. A little under 160 that time. Alright, that was a little bit over. Maybe I miscalculated the previous one. Hard to keep track of what the starting and finishing number is. Okay. So now the tricky part. I typically do very poorly on the next battle. How many points do I get if I just kill him right here? So I'm at basically 379. Oofta, only 100. That's not very good. Oh, I didn't have Catastrophe up. God, Dixie, that's why the damage was so low. Dumb, dumb, dumb. That time it's actually good that I broke them both. I just gotta kill him and move on. It's mildly disappointing, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I always do poorly on that battle. I never get 480 million on it. I'm lucky if I get... That time I got 360. That's pretty good for me. I'm sure others can do better. This time I'm going to catch this. There we go. Prismatic return. Alright. No. I just forgot to break, eh? Hmm. 456, 593. Okay. How much do I get for this? I think that's about 1.3. That's not too bad without doing any kind of breaking. Yay, I'm over 500. With one battle to go. Doggone it, I did it again. God, Dixie, this is frustrating. Guess I should be glad I have as much of a margin of error as I do. Yikes. Oofta, that guy's the healthiest. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, phew, 2, 1. It didn't look like it quite maxed out. It's kind of funny. I also have no idea whether or not I equipped this guy right before the fight, so I could have very easily taken something off in terms of enhanced fire for the last tower or something and not taken it back. Stuff happens. I think I'll do better than I did last week. Woohoo. Another 160. Another 160. 665. Well, really it's 6,650,000,000, but that's all the same. That's definitely a tedious way of going through the battles. And we jammed. Claims I still have internet access. I wonder if Steam went down. I'll take it. Alright, that was pretty monotonous. How have I done on ranking events recently? Yeah, I was close on the last one. I just got outplayed on the last tower. I didn't figure out how to do the new laps really until the last day, and then I was doing things like forgetting to put a 16 element generator in my deck and not utilizing the fact that if Behemoth is down to 1 element, you can block a shot with a Warrior of Light. And these are things I just learned on the last day of the last tower. So I got outplayed. I ran out of time and I got outplayed. So 71 and 88 were my previous. Maybe I'll get in the top 100 this month. Maybe I won't. My incentive for getting in the top 100 has gone down considerably since I farmed 10,000 crystal. And then weekly rankings, 8, 14. I mean, I usually finish in top 20, so. And I always see scores I think are suspicious, but it's just a game and it's just a weekly competition. I don't like seeing those at the top of the leaderboard for the towers, but they seem to take them out. So, but anyways, that's how I get up here.